Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to study and pass the CompTIA A+ exam. Whether you're just starting out or looking for extra resources, I've got you covered with both free and paid options, so stick around to get everything you need to pass this exam. We're going to start with topic 1, which is the CompTIA A+ exam overview. Before jumping into study resources, let's quickly go over the exam structure. There are 2 exams you need to pass the 220-1201 Core 1 and the 220-1202, which is the Core 2. Each exam has a maximum of 90 questions. This does not mean that you will get 90 questions on each exam. That's just the maximum. On average, I've seen people get around 60 to 70. And keep in mind that you are on a time limit, so that you need to kind of pace yourself. The questions include multiple choice, single and multiple response, drag and drop, performance-based questions, PBQs, which will require you to complete tasks in simulated environments. You can find more details about the exam here, link provided in the description to the CompTIA official A+ website. Now we will go over to topic 2, a study resource that I highly recommend, Professor Messer. We have Professor Messer. If you looked into IT certifications before, you probably heard of him. This guy is a legend when it comes to studying for CompTIA exams. He provides completely free courses for A+, Network Plus, and Security Plus. His content is structured exactly around the exam objectives, so you're getting exactly what you need to know. The only downside, in my opinion, his teaching style is mostly slideshow based with narration, which some people will find a little boring, myself included. I personally used him, and it was a little hard at times to keep on track. It kind of felt like I was sitting in a classroom. But if you sit through it, it's one of the best free ways to learn. And honestly, you're not paying anything to get this resource, and it's, like I said, it's completely free. So it's a really good resource that I recommend. But he also offers paid practice exams and study notes, which are great if you want to refine what you've learned. If you need support while studying, you can also join his Discord community. Link isn't provided. You can also check out his courses here, his official website. Link is also provided in the description. Topic 3 is best paid resources. While free resources are great, sometimes it's worth investing in paid courses or practice exams. Here are some of the best options. Mike Myers on Udemy. Mike Myers is another well-known instructor for IT certifications. His courses on Udemy are highly rated and often go on sale for as low as $10 to $20. His teaching style is more engaging than Professor Messer, making it easier to follow along. His Udemy courses include video lectures, quizzes, and downloadable resources. If you're interested, you can check it out here. Link is provided. And moving on to the second resource that I recommend is CompTIA's official study materials. CompTIA also offers official study guides, e-learning, and practice exams. These are designed by CompTIA, so they match the exam objectives exactly. However, they tend to be more expensive than other options. You can find them here. Link is provided. Keep in mind that if you want to go down this route, like I said, it's going to be expensive. They also have bundles, meaning you can get a study guide and 2 keys to do, your test. So, up to you. Link is provided. Check it out. The next one that I hear a lot is the CompTIA A+ official book by Mike Myers. Some people prefer studying with the physical book, and the CompTIA A+ study guide by Mike Myers is a solid option. This book is written by Mike Myers, a well-respected IT certification expert. It follows the exam objectives closely and includes explanations, diagrams, and practice questions to help refine concept. It can be purchased from sites like Amazon. And finally, the conclusion. So to wrap things up, there are a ton of great resources out there to help you pass the A+ exam. If you're on a budget, start with Professor Messer's free videos. You can't go wrong with something free. If you want engaging lessons, check out Mike Myers' Udemy course. I highly recommend to wait for a sale. Udemy does sales all the time, so if something is super expensive, please wait for the sale. Do not buy it full price. If you want official materials, CompTIA's resources are available, but they can be pricey. But like I said, you're getting your resources from the place that you're taking the exam, so you would hope that's good quality. Let's say you do want these resources, maybe try to look for them for free online. I cannot recommend pirating, but it is always an option, and a free option, mind you. Whatever method you choose, be sure to practice performance-based questions and take plenty of practice exams before your test date. There's plenty of free and paid resources online. I highly recommend Professor Messer's practice exams. Those will help you out big time. And lastly, I just want to offer some general advice. This advice is going to come from, obviously, my personal experience, people around me who have taken the test, and the biggest thing I see is to be prepared for trick questions. Read carefully to understand exactly what the question is asking. I had to take the exam a handful of times because I was running into questions that were literally just tricking me. I knew what the answer was, but they worded it in a way that made it sound like what I thought was right was going to be wrong. And it messed me up quite a bit on the test. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, up above, do not skip PBQs. And I don't mean physically skipping them when you're doing the test. I mean when you're going to learn. They are very important for your grade, so you need to make sure you're paying attention on these. These are critical for the exam, so just make sure you practice them thoroughly. And lastly, choosing your exam format. So there is 2 options for most people. So the first method is in-person exam. So you'll take the test at a testing center where you'll be given a computer, paper, and a pencil to take notes. You must turn in the paper before leaving. If you do not turn that in, there may be a consequence related to your exam. You know, it's a pretty generic kind of situation. If you ever been to take, you know, literally any test, I mean, your state test, you know how that works. So I don't expect anyone to be unfamiliar with that environment. The second option is an online exam, which is the most popular option, but it has strict rules. So your proctor may ask you to remove items from your workspace. So take the test in a clutter-free area with no papers, electronics, or other people around. So kind of how that's going to work is you're going to get on their software. You need a webcam, and they're gonna join. It's kind of like a Zoom, but you don't see them. They just still ask you to move your camera, maybe move certain things if they feel like it may cause cheating, that sort of thing. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And there is a third option, but it's only relevant to people who are currently in military or in an area where it's a bit difficult to perform both of these options. But if you're in that situation, I'm sure you are well further ahead and know what you're doing at that point. So I won't go into that. So as far as at the end of the exam, it is an instant result exam, so you will see your score immediately after completing the exam. If you pass, you receive a digital certification via email and a physical one in the mail. If you fail, you will need to retake the exam. So as soon as you're done, there's not that worry of, oh my, did I fail? Did I pass? You'll instantly know. And of course, one of the last things is just check out other YouTube videos from people who have taken the exam for extra insight. You know, there's hundreds of videos on here of people, people talking about their experiences, offering tips, advice on learning, offering resources that they may have made, all kinds of stuff. So, use everything you can at your disposal so that you can ace this exam. If this video helped you out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with any questions you have. Good luck with your studies, and I'll see you in the next video.